Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. From the last video, which was shot during last night, I now in turn am going to shoot a part 2 video. It's going to be shorter than the last one. The reason why the first one was so long, and if you guys watched it, I greatly appreciate you doing that. It was very important. It was very important to me. And I think like it would give other people a sense of doing what they want to do for themselves the best way they can. I'm totally leaving that thought up to you. Me, as of now, I'm good with what the results came out for me. I'm not a lab. I didn't become an overnight chemist. This test is solely for me. I need to feel good about myself. And the video on the last one, the video runs about, 47 minutes. During the time between 35 and 47 minutes is the actual test. So you, even if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can fast forward to that on the last video. Hopefully there you'll get a sense of, if it's too long. I've been known to fast forward some videos myself, okay? So, get to the point type thing. I get it. So I've been there. What I'd like to do is I buy from a lot of small shops, you know this. And I have all my jewelry stored in one jewelry box. I also did a review on this last year on the jewelry box that I purchased from Amazon. I still love this jewelry box. It has 2 sections. That top section all comes out, and then you have more jewelry on the bottom. So this box actually weighs a ton. But what was interesting to me is that I was going to do the test last night on this brass piece. And this brass piece I wore a few times. But what the test that I'm actually going to do is the one that I'd like to consider very first purchases. One of the many very first, because I did purchase a few. This piece I wore quite a few times. I wear it with my Beauty and the Beast pieces from Adventure Darling Shop. I still love them. I may actually, in the future, I can actually get probably more test kits and do other small business shops for them. But I don't want to go there because that's going to drive me nuts. I would rather just keep it the way it is. The paparazzi situation is the way it is. I wanted to, again, this test is solely for me. I have to take this now and figure out what I'm going to do. Again, this is not some jewelry that you would sleep in. This is not some jewelry that you put in water. This is not some jewelry that, when you sweat. Those things are totally understandable if you have a reaction to them. I don't have it with me, damn it. I had the card. Now, Paparazzi, when my representative sends the jewelry, she hands a little card. Do I even have that card? It's a shame I gotta look for it online, but I will. Let's see if I think I know where it is. Let me see if I know where this is. It would be nice. Here we go. Okay, cool. Here we go. This is the card that Paparazzi, or my representative, sends. It is a 2-sided card. It gives you proper instructions on how to care for your paparazzi jewelry. And that I've been doing, since day one. Clean items with a soft cloth. There it is. Now, if you watched last night's video, this is my soft cloth that I clean it with. This is a jewelry cloth. This cleans sterling silver. It cleans titanium. It cleans gold. Just to polish it up, make it look nice. You saw the last video. I'm not going to recap that. Go back to the last video. Like I said, from 35 minutes to 47 minutes to the end is when I conduct that first test. I'm not even going to say the results. Go watch the video. Clean items with a soft. Do not wear, what is it? I need a friggin' magnifying glass for this. This is horrible. Do not use jewelry cleaner. Okay, you don't use jewelry cleaner. We know that. Lotions and perfumes may cause discoloration to the jewelry. Clear nail polish applied to the inside of your rings will assist preventing them discoloration of your jewelry against the skin. Okay, per last video, I told you about my rings. That's the only time I actually have a reaction, which to me is totally understandable. I've had reaction to other rings also, not just Paparazzi. But if you do apply the clear nail polish all along the inside, a good coating of the nice nail polish clear, you will not have discoloration. I've done it. All right. If accidentally submerged in water, remove jewelry and blot dry immediately. Okay. All right. The back of the card says, Paparazzi jewelry care instructions, avoid the 5 S's. This is cute. Avoid the 5 S's. Do not sleep, shower, sweat, swim, spray in your jewelry. In other words, spray, meaning spray perfumes while you've been. I don't do that now with the gold. I mean, you just don't do that. And I never apply lotions, and it's weird. I never apply lotions or sprays around my neck area. I just don't. This is just common sense for me. I don't know. Okay. So there you go. And don't use hair, if you use hairspray, don't put, don't have the jewelry on you when you're using hairspray. I don't use hairspray anyway. So there, that's it. Okay. So this is the jewelry care card that comes with my Paparazzi jewelry. All right. What I decided to do, instead of that other brass piece, I'm going to do an older brass piece, which is one of the first pieces that I ever received. As you can see, the chain is very long. I didn't know she was able to shorten the chain, because how I met my consultant was through a mutual co-worker of my husband's. He had referred my husband to some bracelets, leather bracelets, and my husband liked them, and he brought some of them home. He says, his friend sells the jewelry. I said, well, get the information from him and everything. And my husband came back and gave me the information, and there was a piece that I was really liking that I asked his friend, would he ask his consultant friend to see if and from there, this just took off, and he gave me the information. He said, she's waiting for you to contact her, and I was a little bit afraid because it's her personal page, and I says, but I don't want to add friend to a personal page, a person that I don't even know. He says, don't worry about it, she's waiting for you. I wrote her first in a private message. She says, oh yes, Maureen. She says, my friend told me about you. I was waiting to hear from you. That's how the friendship took off from there. So just good people. Good people. This is why this also means a lot to me, because I care. I care. I didn't mention anything to her yet. I don't feel that I should mention anything until maybe if I see something, or I'm sure she was notified. I mean, what is she going to do? Like somebody also, one of my viewers also said, they can't really say anything. I don't blame it, but I think that a real, I would be concerned to at least, I know, it's a touchy, you got to walk on eggshells. It's a touchy situation. How do you approach something like that? But anyway, I did the last video last night. I'm good with it. I'm going to do this on an older piece. And I'm actually I'm just going to do the chain, but I'm also going to do the pendant. This piece to me is one of my favorites. It was one of my very first purchases. I wasn't even a member yet. I wasn't even a customer yet, but I purchased this through her friend, my husband's co-workers. So, and we have a friendship ever since then. This is a beautiful Victorian piece. I love this. This goes well with my Beauty and the Beast jewelry, from Adventure Darling Shop company. So it is a very long chain, because I didn't know about alterations to the chain. This does sit very long, and that's, goes way down past. All right, so I'm going to conduct this. I'm going to put my camera down. Let's see if I can do this less than 40 minutes, which I think I will. Okay, I'm not going to bring the chair around like I did last night, but you'll hear me, but you won't see me. So I'm just going to do it. I want you to see the jewelry, okay? Again, this is the 3M lead check instant kit. With this, I had gotten 2 swabs. I already used the 1 swab last night for the first piece of jewelry, which was the newer piece that I had just ordered and I received yesterday, Yeah, I received yesterday in the mail. I had the test kit since Tuesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Happy Thursday, everyone. With this test kit, it comes with the instructions. This is the front of, this is what it actually looked like on the packaging. When you crack the package open, you get the 2 sticks. You also receive, and I got to get rid of this very bad. You also receive this card. I will recap this for you. What it is that when you proceed doing the test with the stick, if any residue comes off from the jewelry itself, automatically it will show a pink or red final color, which means that the lead would be connected with the jewelry. Last night's video, that never happened. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to recap. You're supposed to press A and B together. This is the stick on the end here. My hands are ridiculous, so it's to press A and B together. My hands are not that strong anymore. See, you have to hear a crack, and I'm not hearing it, so I have to press down A and B. I do it this way. There's one crack, and there's the second. Okay, that went even better this time. Now you're supposed to shake twice. Okay, you're supposed to shake. There it is. There's the liquid. Here comes the liquid. Woo, there we go. All right. You know what? I'm going to conduct this in here. Okay. As you see, there is the liquid. Last night's didn't come out that much, but it really doesn't matter. I see that this test kit, the liquid is actually coming through the thing. I really squeezed this good. Okay. I'm going to put the piece of jewelry down. What I'd like to do first that I didn't do last night with the other piece of jewelry is the pendant. Lots of my pendants do not touch my skin. They do not rest on my skin. I do have clothing that the pendant will rest on. My concern was with this was last night was the chain that is actually on your neck. That's what I wanted to test. And also, what I also wanted to test and how I usually test is I clean the jewelry first. The reason why I clean the jewelry first is just, in fact, to get the residue off the chain to begin with. And usually you see a little bit of brown. You know, you would see a little bit of discoloration. And I pull this, you know, whether I break the chain or not, I don't know. But a little bit is coming off. The chain has been sitting in the jewelry box. I haven't worn this in a little while, but these are the new lines right here. You will see fresh lines. This has been through the mill, this chain. Anyhow, I'm also going to clean the residue off of the pendant itself. And you should do that. Again, one more time, when I wear my jewelry, I do not just take it out of the bag and put it on me. I do clean it off first because I don't know the factory residue. It's just what I do. It's just what I do. I don't know who's touching it. It's just what I do. Okay, nothing came off on this. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to do the pendant. I'm going to turn the pendant over because this is the side that would rest on the body anyway. Okay, now it says to squeeze gently while rubbing onto, is it going? All right, let's see. All right, and count for 30 seconds. This is what it's telling me. 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, if it turns a red or a pink, this is not turning a red or a pink. It's dirty, but it's not turning. I do not consider that a red or a pink. Now, I'm going to leave the stick here, because what it is that it's telling me, oh God, it's all over my fingers. See? That I don't like. This stick was a little bit worse than last night. However, I'm conducting this. That's a little concerning to me because this yellow is like, ugh. All right. It looks like I was eating Cheetos, potato chips, you know, the cheese doodles. All right. I'm going to leave the stick here because what it is that if it turns pink or red, that would be a sign for lead. Now, I did the back of the pendant, which is what touches the body. I can also do the stick, you know, if anywhere is on, you know what? I'm going to squeeze this on here, squeeze it gently. I'm going to do this with the paper towel because it's all over the place. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All that's coming off is really the debris off of the chain. I don't even consider this any portion of lead. This is just plain old, probably dirt. It's not turning red or pink. Now, leave that here for a minute. Everything came off. Ugh. Okay, you can see that the liquid is, you know, it's working because it's coming off. I can't even touch that anymore. Also, I'm going to leave it for a minute. Now, what you do is for a minute, if at any chance that it turns pink or red, that would be a sign of the lead. That would be a positive sign with this test. But this basically is just dirt. And you've seen me clean it with the polishing cloth, with the cleaning cloth. And this is why I do that, because chances are people would probably, in my thoughts, they would actually mistake that for something. This is probably why they would see something on their neck. It's just common sense, folks. This is the way I take it. Not everybody's going to take it the same way, okay? This is just my sole opinion. So, minute, I do not see any pink or red. That, to me, is just dirt. So, we then take the card. By the way, contains lead. Just wanted to let you know. Warning. Handled, blah, blah, blah. I've swallowed, contested, okay. Contains, okay, lead, blah, blah, blah. Warning. Contains a chemical known to cause cancer. Lovely. So if the jewelry and everything else don't get you, the test probably will. Just saying. So what I'm going to do, what they want you to do is use a completely different circle. This one was the test from last night. They want you to use one circle per stick. So you only get one shot to do this. You're going to take the stick. You're going to rub it onto the hole. If the hole turns pink or red, that means that this test was conducted properly. And, by the way, there's no sign of lead on the jewelry here. All right, let's do this. This is, wow, this thing really took, let me tell you. This thing really took. Good. All right, can we do this? Okay, let's see. Using a different, okay. Using a different, there it is. Okay. Now it's going to turn pink. It turned a little pink. But the fresh new circle is now red. There is no sign of lead on the stick during the actual connection with the stick onto the jewelry. That was good. The only thing for me, I accept The black is dirt. Because my jewelry, this chain was sitting in the jewelry box. This is the way I'm gonna leave it that way. Am I good with this? Yes. For now, I am satisfied with my results. So, this was an older piece of jewelry. This was one of the first chains. To run it again, I did the back of, oh, by the way, the jewelry was not harmed in any way, no discoloration or anything during this test. So this is the back of the pendant. I swabbed it. You've seen it. This is why I wanted to conduct this test on camera. I wanted you to see it from point A to point B, or point A to point Z. And I did the chain. The chain to me would be more important, only because of the fact is that normalcy, you wear the chain on your neck. So that's where the true connection of any part of jewelry would be. It makes sense to me. I'm good. I'm good. All right, people. I'm going to leave you now. Let me pick this back up. I hope you did enjoy the test. It was very important for me to conduct something like this. I mean, we could sit here all day. I could buy like 20 tests and just go through all my things. I'm not going to do that. I got my answer. I am satisfied. See, this is turning pink now only because of the card. You could see it. Only because of the card. There is a slight, it says, if the stick or card turned pink, you have done the test correctly. This has to make the connection on here in order for that to turn pink. It never once turned any form of pink. You've seen it for yourself. That's all I wanted to prove. I proved it to myself, and I wanted you guys to see it also. So, again, I'm good. I got to get rid of all this crap now and dispose of this. And I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for all your interactions. Go back and watch the first video one more time. First video runs very long. There's a letter involved that I wrote to Paparazzi explaining. Wrote a beautiful letter. I think it's beautiful. I conducted it wonderful. Again, I'm very professional with what I do, how I speak, how I handle a situation. I think I did it. I think I did it good. I'm proud. I've never done a lead test in my life. So this was interesting for me. Will I become a chemist? No, I'm not. That's not in my cards. Anyway, people, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Have a wonderful Thursday. If anything else comes up, I am waiting for an Amazon package. It's going to be a cute little package. So I'm kind of excited. All right. If it comes, maybe I'll shoot another video. All right. But it won't involve this. I'm good with this. Right now I'm good with this. All right, people. Take care. Love to all. Happy Thursday. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm. Stay safe. Wear your mask. It's more important now than ever. Bye-bye.